Hello everyone, my name is Tailman from Almighty Potatoes, and today we're back playing Minecraft Beta. I know, it came back. Anyways, it's at the middle of the night again. Turns out I have a habit of this. But it's gonna be more ASMR-ic, okay? I don't want to make any noise, I don't want to disturb my parents, okay? So we're just gonna do it like this, okay? You're gonna have to deal with me the way I am. Now, I'm gonna go for like the Nikado Avocado type of soothing voice. Have you seen his recent videos? It's kinda epic, actually. Kinda wild how that's happening. I don't remember, I forgot that you can't sprint this game, okay? But anyways, I've just decided to record a 30-minute video because I didn't really want to edit my other videos that I have. They're like 2 hours long, and it's like, I might as well just make a short one. I mean, technically I could speak loud because it's 8 o'clock now that I think about it, so you know what, never mind. No ASMR for you. You can go suck an egg. Speaking of eggs, we're going to be talking about a different type of egg. The egg of how the textures came back here. What? And I still don't know how to get out of there. Do you have to actually just destroy the minecart to get out of the place, or is there a different way of doing it? Okay, so this is the part where I add a random life story, blah blah blah. Yeah, so anyways, when I was a child, I was but a wee little bit inconsistent, blah blah blah. So I'm just gonna say what's on my mind right now. I've been in a break for all of October. I've done nothing but make videos for like the past weeks, right? I've been making 2 videos a day sometimes, for like, I think 3 days in a row. I sometimes stood up till 12 o'clock making videos. It's been a wild ride, and I've all done it without going into my main account, Almighty Potatoes, where you're seeing the video right now, because I am tired of seeing the algorithm, and oh my god. Ever since I disconnected from worrying about people watching it, I've just had fun again. Okay, I found a different passion. The algorithm could never get me to stay up at 12 for me to edit videos. The only thing that kept me staying up at 12 is like knowing that, one, the Thinkmas promotions. I completely forgot about talking about Thinkmas in my videos, okay, and I need to bring that up more. This is like, what, my 16th video, and I still did not talk a single thing. All it is just like intro, ding, 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 dings. Freaking sparkle car. I am so sorry if it annoys you, by the way. I completely... Listen, it is what it is, okay? More people who are new watches more than returning viewers, okay? I'm just trying to spread as much words around so I can get people watching. I'm going to be multi-streaming, if you're wondering, okay? So I'm going to be streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And the reason why is, one, so people don't have to go to a different platform just to see me. And two... because I can. Because I prefer Twitch's chat culture. I think it's easier to stream there than it is on YouTube. YouTube's live stream is freaking crap. It's not work. It doesn't even recommend it to anyone according to freaking Moisty Critical, my boy. Okay, I almost became a freaking, what is it, a radio tone. I started talking in monotone. My voice wasn't going up. It wasn't lilting. It wasn't lilting like it's supposed to be. Funny story about fucking lilting, right? It's that. But what happened was that whenever I went to my psychologist, one of the first descriptions she wrote about me was about how my voice was freaking lilting. And if you don't know what that is, it's where whenever I was talking about something traumatic or stressful, I say it in like a songful, happy voice, as if nothing happened. The reason why I do that is because I don't want anyone to feel bad for me, so I try to disconnect from my emotions. Okay, I don't want anyone to feel bad for me, alright? I don't want to inconvenience them. Okay, please, I'm a little boy, I don't want to be hit. It was that, and also there was an entertainment value, okay? It was to keep people's mood high while they're listening to me suffer. Which usually doesn't work from what I see. Usually they feel sad anyways, even when I add a joke in there, which sucks, man. I don't like how when I add a joke, they still feel bad, okay? I was not really joking, but I don't like lying to myself. Okay? I like being authentic. Okay, one important thing and that I've always strived to be is honest and authentic with people. And you can see that in my videos, right? When I should be just trying to find something tender. Like, hey, look at that cow there. Would be a shame if I shoved this sword up its udder. Like, no. First of all, that was cringe because I tried to force a joke. Second of all, it's just not... I don't know, man, okay? I might as well treat these videos as if they're like little journals of my life. As if their mental stages going through my brain. Through my brainal structure. And it helped gets the emotion out, because for the longest time, I didn't have any friends that were emotionally available. And I do technically now, but even then, I'm still a little shy telling them about it, okay? Because remember, I'm a little bit of a people pleaser, okay? I got that from childhood trauma, as I reflected on. So anyways, how's y'all's day? This isn't even a live stream, so none of you can react, but just how's your day? What's going on? How long have you been watching YouTube? You've been staying on it for hours on it? Have you randomly stumbled upon this video, like, through impressions? Like, what's going on, really? Also, we can see that River tried to make kind of like an aqueduct. I remember telling him that he should actually have it askew, where it goes down slightly, because that's how they would actually do it. And I remember him responding something I don't know, I forgot. All I know he said was that he wanted to, but he decided not to, so, you know, there's that. But since this is my world... Hold on, did I say River's world? I'm sorry. Since this is my world that I've made, I've decided that I'm going to be making something else. Let's just explore... Oh, I forgot that... man, hold on. Okay. Pop! There we go. So I've been watching Dr. My Game recently. You know, a doctor's been gaming, and I've been thinking about freaking medical stuff. Like, can I just say, $250,000 to pay your medical loans? What the shit's going on there? What the fuck? And I really hope that still ain't a thing 8 years later. But if it is, then you know that freaking sucks. But no, literally, it's actually kind of insane how expensive it is. Yeah, I've actually kind of decided, as I thought more about my life, I kind of want to try out being, if I can't be a psychiatrist, if I can't get into medical school, because let's be honest, that's very hard to get here. And I'm not exactly the most smartest kid and the most high-grade lover ever. Okay, I'm fine with a B or more, it's good enough. Okay, I know sometimes my grade says like, oh, it's an A student, he has a high GPA of 3.5. It's like, yeah, but, well, it's not because of hard work, I'll tell you that, okay? I just find a way to do it fast and efficiently. Okay, for example, in my English assignments, I just repurpose essays that I've already made from previous classes and then freshen it up a little bit. And it works even better now for my college class, because I took IB English, which is just higher level English, if you're wondering. So, you know, that's great. You love to be able to do that. You love taking advantage. I wish there was someone to talk to, really, rather than just talking alone, making jokes alone, right? I wish to see one of my friends here. And I don't mean the friends I usually talk to. I mean, like, new friends. I want to see them, how they react inside of, like, a YouTube space. Kind of see what kind of commentary goes on. If anyone enjoys collabing, feel free to hit me up, okay? No one who's 14, please, okay? I was 14 when I started, okay? I get it, okay? We all like being YouTube, but, you know, preferably someone who has some experience with YouTube, okay? Please. Pretty please. And yeah, look at that! We got more sugarcane, boys! Also, I like how River's all like, oh yeah, it's not about efficiency. Shut up, nerd. It is always about the efficiency. You just don't know it. Alright, put sugarcane there. We could make cookies if they're a thing in the game yet. I'm actually not sure if they are, so, you know. We'll find out there. We'll find out soon, rather than later. Look at this. Look at River's village. I bet I could just easily replicate one of his structures, right? I bet I could just make a house. Like, there, right there. You know what? I'm gonna make a house here. One, bop, and a bop. Okay, here we go. Look at this house that I'm talking about. We ran out of blocks. Okay. I saw River using sand in some of his topper parts, okay? So, you know, you gotta do that, bruh. You gotta do that. Isn't Minecraft great for diagonal builds? Isn't that Minecraft's biggest strength known to man? Their ability to diagonally be diagonal. Alright, slight problem. We have falling blocks. We can use iron ore, actually. You know what? It's not like, what am I gonna use the ore for? Have I already? Bro, it has not taken that much damage and I've already ran out. What is this skin? River, you have the most cringiest skins. Is this your skin now, River? Huh? Guy with a suit with a belt? Bro, that's cringe, huh? You posted cringe on the internet. Technically, I have, because I'm playing on your account. On my account! Mine! This was my pet brother, you see. Wait. This is my pet brother is crazy. What the shit? Anyone remind me just to bookmark that joke. I'm gonna act like you're able to do that and you're able to talk, but you know what? I don't care, okay? I just need to socialize. Animal or anything. It's just that because I really do love being alone, right? I freaking love it. And it's not because like, oh yeah, people scare me. No. I made great strides in meeting people, new people, talking to people. I even stayed on campus for someone, okay? Just to talk to them, okay? Don't get me wrong, okay? Don't get me wrong. I love talking to people, but god freaking damn it, I love being alone too, okay? I'm a full 50-50. I'm an ambivert, baby. Okay? Saying it loud and proud! Maybe not too loud, because I'm not trying to freaking startle my parents over there. I need water. I'm starting to freaking foam at the mouth. Hold on, okay, chat. I'll be right back. You know, it's been so long since I checked out the Valheim videos, right? I don't know if anyone from the Valheim series came back to see the games I'm playing recently, but it's so interesting to see how those blowed up when I purposely didn't put too much effort into them. Like, they weren't hour-long videos. I just spent like 20 or 30 minutes, edited down to 12 minutes, which I'm doing now, you could see. Listen, there are compromises that have to be made for trying to make a full 30 freaking months worth of videos, okay? In 2 weeks. Okay, there are some challenges there, okay? You gotta bear with me here. However, I can say there has been some oh, can't you hear that? The sound of my vocal cords being hydrated and just ready to take on the day! Ah, I love it. I love the feeling. Nothing better. Actually, there's plenty of things better, actually. I just said that for a freaking dramatic effect. Anyway, so what was I doing? I was trying to make a door, but, I don't know what I was thinking. My brain was going all over the place. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm gonna make a bunch of planks. Oh my freaking god, do doors not stack anymore? Oh no. Oh, I remember those days. Oh, I hate those days. And I've never even experienced it. I only experienced it for like a short amount of time. That or just, you know, time illusion or whatever. Whatever Michael Vsauce says. I think it's the same thing with science too. Don't you have to stack? Oh, okay. I don't like it. I'm already imagining like the cringe I'm gonna feel after this because I'm trying to like manipulate my voice in ways. It's always cringe at first, you know? I've kind of decided after a while that like it always starts off as a little cringe, trying to change your voice, trying to be energetic, trying to play as a character. It's like, yeah, it's just the way it is, right? Okay, you're trying to figure out things. It's not worth getting too stressed about it at the start, right? It's just like, you know, just have fun at the end of the day, okay? Don't be too insecure over what the frick, that's a pressure plate? What kind of pressure plate is that? What? Which is, this is a very interesting design. But no, you gotta be a little cringe. And who knows, maybe you'll forever be cringe making characters. I don't know, man, okay? I don't know. But also, at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know. I'm putting this on the internet anyways, okay? People are gonna judge regardless. That's just the way it works. That's how online content works at the end of the day. And of course, this is coming from someone who's developed their character enough to be able to say that, right? I'm not saying getting confidence, being able... I'm sorry if that sounded negatory to anyone who is also just, like, afraid of, like, expressing themselves or whatever, afraid of being cringe, of being embarrassed. It's easier said than done, right? It's easier said. Okay, imagine it like this, okay? I don't know. I think the reason why I'm also confident is that I'm also making these videos in a vacuum, kind of. Not really uploading it yet. I'm probably gonna forget about the embarrassment after this uploads. Because I'm not, but even then, it's not like I'm embarrassed now trying to play characters. I think I was embarrassed at first, but the more I did, the more I kind of just got used to it. It's like, okay, you know what, this is too much fun to give up. Okay, I've already done it enough now, it's just a little too late now. I don't know, don't ask me for advice on how to be more confident, okay? All I did, the reason why I was able to was, one, I was able to, like, sit with, like, the feeling of discomfort, right? And I just decided to expose myself to social situations. Like, I did start small, don't get me wrong, okay? There is, like, a giant barrier that gets in the way of you trying to socialize with anyone. And I know it's, like, whenever you try to tackle that barrier, okay? It's, like, you can do it the first time, right? But can you do it the second time? Can you do it the third time? Can you do it the fourth time? It's like, no, right? I give up after the second or third time. And the only reason why I was able to get myself out was, I think, more circumstantial, maybe. Because this was around the time where I was a senior and I was about to leave high school. And, like, I was lucky enough to kind of, like, in psychology, I was lucky enough to have a group that formed around me already in psychology. Okay, it kind of just happened, okay? I already knew some people. I talked a little bit from, like, chance, you could say. Inside of my IB math class, I also had a group there, which had some people that were, one person that was similar to the psychology class, I guess. The other two I did talk to a bit, so yeah. Okay, it's kind of like a new group form, but it was still the old at the same time. I don't know, what I'm saying is that what encouraged me after a while was experiences, right? And whenever you lock yourself out of those experiences, as in you don't try to prove yourself wrong, you're only going to think of yourself as being right. Because I'm going to guess we are, because I think people who relate to this are going to have similar problems. And if you don't, that's fine, okay? I don't know what to tell you with everyone. I might as well try to make the most of it. And the anxiety was still there. The fear was still there. But I pushed myself through it. Not because I was courageous, okay? Think of it like this. I was more embarrassed of not taking the opportunity to try and socialize than I was afraid of, you know, talking to people. Makes such an interesting sound. It's just, I don't know. Okay. This is the sugarcane hut. It's like, okay, hold on. Let me just get the sugarcane. And to be fair, I'm not no means confident, but I think part of it comes from trauma healing. I think I think the reason why people might be so afraid of socializing, even though they logically know it's like, hey, you're just doing one sentence towards someone, okay? You're not gonna freaking die. Okay, maybe some people are in denial about that, okay? I don't know how to help you there, okay? Just I'm sorry there are plenty of people who are more qualified to talk about this than I am. I'm just talking about my personal experience here. But it is an important thing where it's like, you kind of have to look at the trauma that you have. So my trauma was that... Oh, okay, sorry, Mike. So my trauma was that when I was growing up, okay, I would connect with people, and what they would do is that, long story short, they would disconnect with me, or they were just toxic in general. And that was a thing until I'd say sophomore year, actually, was when I technically disconnected myself from toxic friends. It's a little complicated. Okay, there was some, like, ins and outs where I would say mainly when I stopped just having toxic friendships in real life, and not just online, was 8th grade. And what happened was that when I discovered like a self-help channel that's very useful, that talked a lot about emotion processing and all that, that was freaking grand. You love to hear it? What the shit? What? Why? Why are you like that? Okay, you're gonna die for your sin, bro. Boom. Bro didn't even drop chicken because he don't drop chickens. Hey, you pig. Oh, I saw you afraid. Bro's looking at me like, you what? What the bloody hell just happened? Trauma thing, trauma something something. You have to peel trauma. The thing you have to do with trauma is that you have to sit with it and you have to talk to your kid version of yourself, right? Okay, because once you have to look at the kid version, okay, and say like, hey, your worldview was simplified. It ain't like that. And of course, that's easier said than done. It depends if you have... Look for experiences that are contrary, okay? I think we all have this confirmation bias, and I wasn't able to see through that I had experiences where it wasn't toxic, right? Even though despite having a majority that are toxic, right? Because our brain does make a habit of... When ego and emotions are involved, it's a hard thing to think clearly, right? And if you want to be able to think clearly, you have to be aware of your emotional state to begin with, right? Now, sure, you could just try to skip it and just try to make new friends if you're able to do that. That's great. I'm glad you're able to do that. But, you know, the trauma is still there. You still have that fear inside of you, right? It's kind of like... Sorry for the crude example. It's like pissing in a glass and adding sugar to it. You still gotta remove the piss, bro. But once you become emotionally aware, which I know I'm saying a lot of these things as someone who's went through it, right? I don't think I'm helping. Because if emotional awareness was easy, maybe people do know emotional awareness, but they don't know how to get themselves to be emotional aware. Okay. Okay, to be fair, I think the problem is I just don't know how to help people, and I don't know what helps the most, okay? But again, I'm sharing my personal experience, okay? And I'm sure, first of all, you have to sit with yourself for an hour, stare at a brick wall for an hour. Okay, that's simple as that, okay? Don't stop doom scrolling, stop looking at freaking YouTube or whatever, okay? Just because it's great. You can't really go through your emotions if you're consistently emotionally suppressing yourself, right? It's one of those things. But anyways, I'm just gonna stop trying to help people and I'm just gonna explain my part of the story. Okay, as much as I'd love to help people, truth be told, a lot of y'all, there's a general guide about like generally what you have to do, then there's like what you have to do. And I think the only way to do it is like, one, stop listening to me talking motivating videos, okay? You actually have to... Me listening about how to solve your life problems could be your coping mechanism. Okay, I'm saying this to myself more than I'm saying it to you, if that makes sense. I don't know, I'm trying to think of like, if I were able to go to the past to myself, what would I do first? I think I would tell myself to actually kind of cry. To allow myself to just feel like, oh my god, I can't believe I said fucking hello to that one person. Bro, that was so embarrassing. It's like, kind of sit with that for a bit, like for some minutes, and then once it's over, because emotions change, luckily, that's how the brain works. Luckily, you don't have to be stuck with the same thing. My god, what is this monstrosity? You don't have to be stuck staying with the same thing with your own brain, okay? And afterwards, then just, because that's where mental processing happens, like, then afterwards, just kind of reason with yourself, like, empty your cup of glass that's full of negative BS. Okay, and then fill out with something you're saying, you know, I guess it wasn't that cringe. All I did was said hi. He was kind of, like, focused on writing. I'm guessing he was a little confused on why I said it. Because I am quiet most of the time. Who knows, maybe I could try again with someone different. Maybe I could try doing something a bit more genuine to me. That's a bit more genuine. So instead of me going, oh, look at me, I have +5 biceps. Instead I could be like, hey guys, I think I'm kind of useless as a person. Maybe not like that. I guess temper it with compassion too. It depends, right? You know, you just have to say your truth about it. You have to be honest if you want people to connect. You can be like a perfect... Think of the class clown, okay? If people are friends with the class clown and not you, that's like one of the most isolating feelings that you can be. And if you're the quiet kid, I was the quiet kid, never the class clown. Okay, I want you to imagine, like, don't try to put on an act. You could put on an act to be successful, okay? Don't get me wrong, you can get friends through an act. You're just not going to feel any better about yourself, okay? So you're going to have to deal with that. And the people you made friends with an act, now you have to take it off. Now you have to actually show them the real you, the unpolished version of you. That's a little scary, but like, it is what it is, bro. Just glad I talked to some friends, okay? I'm glad I talked as much people as I could in senior, and I'm actually reaping what I sow now. So if you don't know what that expression means, it means you're putting seeds in a garden, okay? Sometimes you get results you want, sometimes you don't. That's the basic gist of it. And it's now where I'm able to go into social situations and I'm able to not be paralyzed by fear, okay? Not go into the fight or flight response, not to get my adrenaline running. For example, I think actually yesterday, which is insane. I can't believe I actually stayed at the college for a long time yesterday. It feels like it went by so fast. That whenever I went into a room, okay, I had to take the confidence to say to people who were like, there was only 2 students in the room. I had to stand up and say, so anyways, I was from a program and I've actually wanted to try out and 3D print something. And I had to say that confidently and fluently because, well, a part of me would be more embarrassed if I didn't, right? That is also a role. But also the fact I was able to do that to begin with, because truth be told, if I didn't take the time in senior year to like practice my social skills, I don't think I would have even considered just confidently saying it to both person. I would just be like, can you help me please to maybe something, I want to 3D print something, yeah. I would be so much more anxious about it. Maybe I would be able to be blunt about it if things go, but it wouldn't feel as natural, right? That's what I'm trying to say. It took skill, it took time. It took time to get in position there. I wouldn't even know if I'd be in the situation, even if I was. I think things would have just played out differently. Again, I'm probably going to go back to the video, edit this, and be like, man, why couldn't I say it confidently? It's because your brain was fractured. Because your brain was a light bulb. You're too busy focused on everything. All right, chicken. Hey, what up, chicken, bro? Hey, chicken, bro, you want to get in the minecart? Yo, do chickens not get collected in minecart? Oh my god, I know what I can do. Okay, so boats back then didn't actually have paddles, did they? Back then, they just had, oh my god. Yes, it's time. I've never experienced this part of Minecraft other than Pocket Edition, but that doesn't count. It's time to replay my birthright. Minecraft Steve, oof, nothing better. Yes, it starts off slow, but it goes fast after a while, right? Or not. Okay. I guess maybe that was a later thing. Yes, you can. Now, stop. 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 Why are you so close? Run. 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 Why? Why is bro still shooting me? Bro, leave me alone. I just wanted to live my child fantasies. Why? Why? Please get out. Okay, I just got wooden sticks. Okay, you broke that. You broke my boat, you bastard! Turns out it was just another emotional lecture, because 30 minutes isn't really enough to do anything. I've realized that the secret sauce formula for Minecraft. Anyways, bye. Ta-ta. I'm tired. Sleepy sleep time.